My name is JaMelle Hill, and I'm here on behalf of the Georgia Poor People's Campaign. I'm here on behalf of the 140 poor and low-income people who are struggling to survive in what has been called the greatest nation on earth. The Honorable Reverend Martin Luther King told us that there can be no second-class citizens in a first-class nation. But that's exactly what we are. That's what we are in their eyes. We're second-class citizens, and that's why the rich have gotten richer while the poor and low income continue to be just that. So essentially what you see, the same things that are happening in Mississippi, I heard our good people say, those same things are happening here in Georgia. That's why the Poor People's Campaign is asking for a moral fusion, for a moral revival. That is why we can't stop and we won't stop. We fought for equality, human rights, civil rights, voting rights. That was less than 100 years ago. But you all, we can't stop and we won't stop. We are doing more. We are mobilizing and organizing. We are registering. We are educating and energizing because we can't stop and we won't stop because the fight continues today. Here it is in Georgia. Recently, there were over 300 laws that were implemented to keep for voter suppression. Guess what? Just heard my good people in Texas saying the same thing. Again, this is a fusion movement. This isn't white and black. This is us working for us. And you know what? We won't stop until victory is ours. What does that look like? So glad you asked. Voting rights, minimum wage raise, the Third Reconstruction, immigration reform. We can't stop and we won't stop until victory is ours. Thank you.
We welcome you to the launch of the Mass Poor People's Low Wage Assembly and Moral March on Washington, D.C., June 18, 2022.
And we need to do it with the biggest actions possible.
Because we know the only scarcity is the moral will to do what's right.
Veterans across this nation say enough is enough.
My voice is just as valuable as anyone else's.
We need the Third Reconstruction.
We have an immoral system run by immoral people.
But together we fight.
And we become an agent of change.
We're rising up to demonstrate the compelling power that we, poor and low-income people, have to reconstruct society from the bottom up.
It's time for a change.
We are people of resilience.